It's time for ShrineWatch! ShrineWatch is a show where Panda shows you all the perks. Yes. He takes them into the game to show you how they work. Yeah, it's ShrineWatch.
Hello everyone, Panda here and welcome back to ShrineWatch. And it is the Nic Cage week. Of course it is. If you're playing the game, you've seen Nic Cage. He's bloody everywhere. Every single lobby, tons of Nic Cage. People seem to be enjoying him, enjoying the perks. I'm enjoying. I've got to say, if you are going to purchase Nic Cage, there's a way to do it. You can either buy it in-game for 500 Auric cells, and then you get the character. Or you can buy it on Steam, which costs $10, and you're like, huh, why do you do that? But if you buy it on Steam, you get a full set of cosmetics, which would cost an additional 1,000 Auric cells, and a teal version of his default jacket, which you can't get through any other means. You can only get it through buying it directly from the store. So you should definitely weigh that up in your mind. Do you want Nic Cage and a full set of gear, or do you just want the character? Definitely worth considering. I bought him for 500 Auric cells and then actually experienced regret afterwards because I wanted the actual cosmetics. And I'll be honest, I did buy him for Auric cells and then buy some cosmetics and then realized that I could have bought it, got those cosmetics and actually saved myself money. So kind of stupid from me, but lesson learned. Maybe I can save someone that issue. And with the patch and Nic Cage coming into the game, I've got to say I played for 6 hours yesterday on my stream, which I would really appreciate if you came over and followed, so you can watch me live with all of the lovely people over there. But we played a lot of Nic Cage, and we played a lot of Killer too. And I had a lot of fun playing Killer over there because DEERSTALKER is suddenly up there. Why is DEERSTALKER up there? Well, with the introduction of Plot Twist, the Nic Cage perk where you can put yourself down on the ground, recover, and fully heal yourself, basically, I was just going around with DEERSTALKER. Every time I saw someone go into the dying state when I didn't injure them, I just started walking around and I basically found them every single time. And I was doing the thing where I was morrying every Nic Cage. And just the amount of times that I found a Nic Cage in the corner of a map trying to recover and just went and found them and killed them. It was so many times. It was absolutely great. Fuck, man, he nearly walked into it. Oh. That one's gone into voluntary death mode. Quick, we've got to find Ham Steph. DEERSTALKER. DEERSTALKER. Oh shit, it's game over, friends. Hey, you know that feeling when you get morried because you voluntarily put yourself on the ground? Me too. GG. That's it. Game over. So beware, if you are going to use Plot Twist, use it. Try and be smart with it, because the killer will find you. And you know, the only way to block your aura is with a Shadow Step totem. You can't use Distortion because it doesn't work when you're in the dying state. So be really careful with this, or bring another perk like Tenacity or Unbreakable so that you can recover off the ground faster, because if the killer finds you, they basically got a free down. They didn't have to chase you, and the killer's probably high-fiving themselves and having a great time. But yeah, I have not seen any real bugs. I've not seen really people complaining either. So I think it's a successful patch. People just seem to be playing the character a bunch and having a good time with it. So I'm pleased with that. You know me. I just want everyone to have fun in the game, and it seems like people are having a good time. Of course, I'm waiting now for the comments of everyone saying, no, I'm not having fun. Everyone's slugging and camping. I'm not sure. Personally, my games, I had a good time. And one of the most notable things from the patch is that they removed hook grabs from the game. You can no longer grab a survivor when they are saving someone off the hook. You can still grab them on generators or on lockers or on totems, but no more hook grabs, which does quite annoy me because there was a fun little mind game, you know, some sort of cycle there. If someone's on the hook, you know, you got to play this little game with them. I kind of enjoyed it, you know, it added a little bit of randomness and weirdness. However, they're gone now. I doubt they'll come back, so it's time to move on. And now we're in the tricky spot where we are waiting for the next chapter. The next chapter is going to be a solo killer, and it is going to be a licensed killer, so just the killer coming out. And everyone is still absolutely clueless as to what it could be. However, now that we have had Nic Cage drop, you know, and the next patch is the new killer, we should be getting some little hints and teasers it's probably going to be a while, but I would really like it if Behavior just, you know, did the very subtle teasers like they have done in the past. Sometimes they go super hard on it, but also sometimes they wait till the last minute, you know, the week before, they drop a few hints. But I do hope they do a bit of an Easter egg hunt, because it's been really fun in the past, watching the community all come together, try and figure out these cryptic clues, and try and figure out what the next killer is going to be. We have some absolutely sick new skins on the store. Look at this Dredge skin. This is part of the Greek collection. It's so good, guys. It's so good. I love it. When you're moving around with this, the dull arms take up so much of the screen, but with this new skin, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but you literally can't see them on the screen at all. You get way more vision, so Dredge skin, top tier. Also, we got the 2 Nic Cage skins. We got the Gorgon Drip, which is the one you get for that bundle I was just talking about, and the Sunset Racer. The Greek set for Thalita, actually looking really good. I like this. Different. Renato's Greek set. Not sure. Oh, not sure I'm the biggest. Whoa, look at that billowing. Not sure I'm the biggest fan, but the fact that that probably billows as you run actually is a selling point. We've got the Greek set Plague, which looks amazing. She's got a clamshell bra. She's literally a mermaid. We've got fins on the back. We've got fins on the legs. We've got gills, and this cool coral crown, which I think looks amazing. Makes me think of the new Tyranids from Warhammer, which I'm super into. And also the weapon, the sensor, looks great. I'm sure this will take up loads of extra room on the screen, but yeah, I'm just gonna get that right now, because I really do like the look of it. And additionally, we have the Christmas in June set. I wasn't aware this is a thing. Apparently this is a thing in America, doing stuff in June for Christmas. We've got Vittorio here in his new set. And finally up for Adam, we have the Holiday Mix set. Loads of new cosmetics on the store. And let's have a little look at the leaked cosmetics. Well, not leaked. Datamined cosmetics from this chapter. So these will be skins that are all coming in the next 6 weeks. So apart from all the skins that I just talked about, we've got this crazy Ronald McDonald clown, which is incredible. I love this. We've got this Huntress skin looking, I don't know what this is, like a mascot? I can't really tell. The rest of the skin looks so cool. I don't know what the helmet is doing. But the weapon, the axe, looks amazing. We've got a Jake set. We have a new twin set with a cool looking barbed weapon. We have the sets for Legion, for the Oni, and for Yui, which are that collaboration with that artist that we saw on the anniversary stream. And apart from that, we've got a Yunjin skin, and we also have a Felix skin where he is flexing his belly. And here are the proper images, the like artist concept of those skins for the collaboration, which are going to be coming out soon at some point, you know, in the next 6 weeks. So we've got this really terrifying looking Oni. I absolutely adore the look of this. It's going to give him a real different feel. The weapon actually looks very small for an Oni weapon. Then we have the Legion skin here, looking spooky. You know, I'm not a huge fan of this, but it's definitely gonna be scary having that run after you. And also the Yui skin, which is not too impressive if you ask me. You know, it's just athletic wear, but also, you know, if there's Yui players out there and they like it, thumbs up. So we have a tweet here for Ndreet, who is always correct with the stuff. They've got some sort of inside connection. And we are seeing that we're having the artist from the Fog collection on August the 1st and the Silent Hill and Modern Baroque collection coming on August 15th. And what is in the Silent Hill collection? Well, it has now been leaked that we are getting Maria as a new legendary skin for Cheryl. And here is the poster for that. So a new female character coming into Dead by Daylight. Looking forward to it, to be fair. Just over 2 weeks until that comes out. And today we had the Archived Tome 16 come out. It is Existence, and we have some new skins in here, and Behavior's actually come out with a little cinematic for it. So let's check that out right now.
In the desolate reaches of a distant world, existence is but a vessel of torment. Clad in an old uniform worn by seasoned engineers, Gabriel Soma's vest radiates a touch of elegance. Even in this perilous world, a little style can't hurt. Driven by a ceaseless hunger for perfection, the Singularity lives only to optimize its horror. Seeking the perfect parts in an abominable cycle of self-evolution. But on this world, there is another presence. In this unforgiving realm, where survival is an art, Nic Cage walks on the wild side. For on this savage planet, the fabric of safety is torn asunder. Born to wield a brush, dipped in ink of ancient lore, the artist weaves a portrait of despair, where suffering is the fate of all who enter. Amidst a strange metallic ruin, Hattie discovered an outfit tainted by devastation. The singularity will never stop until it reaches perfection.
And this tome will be active all the way up until October the 4th, so you've got plenty of time to do it. Get at it. And let's have a look at some fan content here. And first up from Briefy11 here. First time I've seen anyone paint up the full DBD board game set, and I've got to say the characters all look really good. They've done an absolutely fantastic job here. Very clean, you know, the characters all dressed in basically their default kit that we see everywhere, and I am really impressed. I really want to paint a couple of these, and these just look super. Next up, Inky Elf has got a pig tattoo, looking really cute, let's face it. A Dead by Daylight tattoo. I've seen a lot of them, and this is definitely one of the higher quality ones. Makuta Savela with another piece of beautiful art. We've got the Legion here, all of the characters with their masks, looking pretty spooky, but also looking kind of cool. Beautiful bit of art. The Avid Fan with a concept for a blighted pig. Will we ever get a blighted pig? I'm not entirely sure, but you can see the blighted serum dripping out through the eyes. Definitely a different idea, not something that I've seen done before. Rosie Yuri with a Lisa Garland dripping blood from the head. Looks like she needs to apply a bit of medical help to herself. Floppy Oppa with a work in progress of a Blight cosplay. I'm not sure I've really seen any Blight cosplays before, so this is looking good. Obviously more to come. Need a big old hunchback in there, but very cool on the mask. And finally up from Apexis Games, we have a Dredge cosplay that has been updated. And, you know, weird. Very cool. Must have taken a long time to make. Dredge, probably the hardest killer to make a cosplay of, so decent job. Looking forward to see if there are any extra bits to go onto this, but we've got tentacles in the bottom, the head, we obviously got the skulls on top. Looks cool and definitely different. So there's our news and our fan art. Let's see what we've got on the shrine and then take those perks into some games. First up on Survivor, it's an LED perk and it is Appraisal. You can go up and loot an already looted chest and get an additional item out of it, and you can do this 3 times per match. Second up from Ace, we have Up the Ante. For every survivor alive in the trial, you get extra luck for all players, meaning that you've got a higher chance of finding good items in chests, and also higher chance of freeing yourself from the hook when you struggle. Over on Killer, our first one is Brutal Strength from the Trapper. Kick gens, kick walls, and kick pallets faster. Pretty decent perk all around, but it's a basic perk, so don't buy this, just play the Trapper. And our final perk, and it is our first perk from the End Transmission set, which we will probably be having over the next 6 weeks, all of the new perks. We have Forced Hesitation from the Singularity. Whenever a survivor is put into the dying state by any means, all other survivors standing within 16 meters of them will be hindered by 20% for 10 seconds, so they'll be slowed down. And it's got a 30-second cooldown. Now, I don't really see much use in this perk. However, I was thinking about it. If you have Infectious Fright, this could be useful because you will knock people down, the people around you will scream, and then you know where you can go and chase them. They're going to be 20% slower and give you a really good chance to catch up to them and knock them down. So there are my perks, and what are my picks going to be? Well, for Survival, Appraisal is definitely the way that I would go, and over on Killer, I would take Forced Hesitation because, let's face it, if you buy these perks as they come out on the shrine, you wouldn't have to buy the Singularity patch, and I know that not everyone really wants to play as Larry the Meatball, so potentially grab these perks and, you know, skip out on actually having to buy the chapter. So there we have ShrineWatch Part 1 with our news and our fan art, etc. Come and join me tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe to the channel where I will have some gameplay showcasing the perks that are on the shrine and having a great time with it. Have a wonderful day. Lots of love. Panda out.